I don't even know if Terence Crawford can beat Amir Khan.
Well, ain't that ironic? Since we don't know if you can beat him either. But we know Amir Khan whips yo duckin' ass in a stoppage if you fail at landin' the big bomb early. Personally, we just punched that motherfucker in a elbow the entire fight. Fuck his body, fuck his head, just fuck that elbow a fuck up and watch him drop. See, Thurman better do some serious trainin' since he's nuttin' but food for every top welter in a game. Except Garcia. And even that's a risk. Now a lot of fans feel Thurman lost a step. Had rust. And a bunch of other stuff we been hearin'. Nah, that's the same motherfucker fightin' the same fight he always fights. And a lot of fighters would have been stopped by Thurman. Including fighters who'd have stopped Lopez. See, part of the discussion we been hearin's that Keith lost his power. He didn't. Lopez took it away. Simply fought a fight that neutralized it. See, Thurman's power's a paradox. He ain't got no fucking power. Even though he has power. It's not that Thurman's super stronger than every other welter. It's all in his delivery. Thurman doesn't throw powerful punches because he's not that powerful. It's a myth. The powerful shots Thurman throws that drops motherfuckers aren't punches he throws. Because he doesn't throw 'em. He drives 'em.
Drive a punch, not just arm, whole body.
But this ain't martial arts class, so we'll just say this. That power means nothing when a motherfucker takes it away. Jacks your ability to drive. This gonna rub Thurman fans the wrong way, but Thurman don't know how to fight. He's an injury waiting to happen since he hasn't been taught how to punch properly. An extremely off-balance fighter with a massive ego and no understanding of the principles of nature. And when he drives those injury-prone power shots, he's gotta have those legs planted. Lopez's fearlessness coming forward took that ability away. And a man on a run's a man that can't plant those feet. That's why Ward always says he goes to the power. Sure, he wins fights and knocks guys out. But he's sloppy. Powerful motherfuckers that don't know how to fight knock guys out. And there's a reason they always get in operations too. And Pac's gonna be a problem for him. Pac's power's more dangerous. He too drives punches. But Thurman's not a skilled driver. Driven punches carry power, but a skilled driver doesn't even have to have planted feet like Thurman. They can crack your skull in mid-fucking air without feet on the ground. A skilled martial artist don't need to sit down on diddly fucking squat a bust yo skull a fuck open. And Pac's pretty close to it. Thurman's problem with Pac's that Pac's not limited to planted feet when he drives. And he drives forward in a fucking air. Lot of guys can drive powerful shots. However, very few can throw power-driven shots. Pac's one of them rare few. And Jack Innes' ability to drive's not as easy as it is with Thurman. Whole fucking body thrusting forward, and he does it with speed.
Not just arm, whole body.
Broner could tell him that.
He hurt me a couple of times.
Them Pac calves don't look like he got basketballs in him for nuttin'. Thurman fights for power. He stays squared and he's getting a ass kickin' if he ever fights this guy. We're tellin' y'all. If he fails landin' that big shot, he's done. He ain't winnin' no go to distance boxing match. A 24/7 squared fighter's food for Pac. Especially a dumb one. Claimin' he's gonna knock Lopez out faster than Canelo, Maidana and Berto, when instead he's getting knocked around a ring like a fucking piñata on crack. The other thing we heard's that Thurman's lost his speed. Loads of hardcores claimin' he's lost his speed. Bust this. Everything's a matter of perspective, and what's true for one man ain't always true for another. Like Thurman's incredible speed. It's true Thurman's fast. For fans that think he's fast. But for us he moves like a snail and always has. Same way we're sure this guy was fast to some fighters but a turtle Pac. Thurman's speed sucks to us and always has. And once again, we're not saying he's not fast to you. We're saying he's slow to us. His speed sucks to us. What he was good at that Thurman had was never speed to us but timing. We have no idea why anyone ever thought he was fast. Nevertheless, he don't deserve a Pac fight. The only thing it could possibly offer's a belt, since he sure the fuck's not popular. And yes, we check the stats. Betcha ass we check them engines. Currently Pac's the top dog. Broner was a political move due to being a next biggest name. The next most popular welter's not Thurman. Not Spence. Not Porter. Crawford and Danny Garcia take that spot. Seems lotta hardcores having a clue about this. Thurman's no fucking body to the casual fan, so the only logic taking that fight for Pac would be to get his strap. And no, we ain't hating on Thurman. Who we stand firmly against for his disrespect for fans. Nor d we hear him change his tune in a post-fight. So obviously no love for him either. Same way he owe us nothing, we feel nothing for him because we owe him nothing too. But nothing personal and no bias. It's political since we won't be living in that kind of world where motherfuckers you assist spit in your fucking face. However, Thurman lost that fucking fight. And nah, we don't mean literally. We had him winning. He lost because he talked big shit and looked like shit instead. Thurman needed to close the show in big fashion, instead he looked like a fucking bullying idiot. Thurman, the dumbest active boxer boxing, didn't look dominant in Elise. The ironies, Jose Cito went down. Thurman didn't. Yet and still only Thurman looked hurt in this fight. And on Fox he needed to look extraordinary to the eyes of the casual boxing fan. Especially since he's one of the most unpopular boxers in a game. A man trying to beat a villain backing up an entire fight isn't impressive unless he stops a motherfucker. You can't play the bad guy role and look like crap getting batted around a fucking ring. Only way a fighter's pulling that off's if he looks like a beast in a ring instead. A prime Mike Tyson, which Thurman ain't even close. Since Mike knew how to actually punch and was known worldwide. Not to mention fought guys in his actual division he belonged in. Unlike the light middleweight ducker. Then he hold in his hand up, shaking his head like he won with his goofy duck lips twisted a fuck up like he knew he won when he was really shitting bricks praying he won. Smart move for Thurman would have been to play the humble role instead. The underdog. Fighting for a cause. That kind of fighter don't look dumb win or lose. If he wins the crowd loves him. If he loses they're broken hearted supporting him in his next fight praying for a Rocky type comeback. Nah, but mindus Thurman took the other route and when he goes down he's going down for good. Know this. Mayweather knew when to beat a bad guy. And he totally dominated even without knocking motherfuckers out. He couldn't be touched. He wasn't Thurman with mouses under his eye every fucking fight. He had style. Swag in a ring. Thurman got none of that shit. You waitin' for him to deliver a knockout or he's a bore. And only Thurman fans think Mayweather ducked him. Oh, don't get it twisted, Mayweather did duck him. But there's two types of ducks. Duckin' from knowing you gotta ass beatin' comin'. Which is why most guys duck, so don't get that twisted either. But there's another type of duck when you reach a Mayweather level. Which is duckin' because fightin' a motherfucker is a waste of money and time. And that's what Thurman was for Mayweather. He was Keith wasted time Thurman. Look. Mayweather just got paid more money than Thurman's ever made in a ring just to go to lunch. Literally. Soda only logic in a pack fights for a strap. Fans empty in a building before the winners even announced tells his story. Thurman won, no fans in that fight and he gets few hits. Only hardcores know him and he needed their help getting him to the casuals. Wise move for Pac's Danny Garcia. Then a winner is Spence and Mikey. However, we ain't done with Thurman. We're gonna deliver some real exposure on his game. And shout out to Ross Clot. Since duck time need to rethink and flip his entire script. But we'll see if Thurman gets it. He better pray. Since that retarded squared style's gonna get him a beat down against Spence. That shit's tailor made for him. Thurman actually runs around a ring squared even when he's trying to get away. If you're a thinker you know exactly where a fuck he's gonna be. And betcha ass Spence knows.